Ah, hello, my tender tulips. Welcome back. Today we continue our adventure of trying to kill our husband and getting away with it. So, let's get on with it, shall we?
So, last time we did this, I think I had just got away with murdering. I ran off with the captain, and then Mrs. H was blackmailing me. So, this time, I'm gonna kill a bitch. I'm gonna see what I can do to try and get away with it fully. And then at some point, I'm gonna kill everyone. Or kill everyone I can. Sharks in the water. Businessman Malcolm Villanzy is said to be in hot water as debtors begin to circle. Mr. Villanzy is rumoured to have lost thousands in a string of poor investments, and big donations to Mosley fascists haven't helped. And then there was a curious fire that destroyed the estate that the insurers would not pay. Look out, Mr. Villanzy, your wife didn't marry you for your looks.
Together at the rail, Malcolm and I.
I remember this, the text doesn't match her voice.
See dolphins playing in the wake of the boat. He leant over to see them. So I grabbed him by the belt. And I threw him overboard.
Okay. I'm also going to redo people's voices, because in editing last time I realised how I mixed them up, so... Okay, so the porter dogged me in last time, so he's a bit of an idiot.
Come on, Mr. and Mrs. Villanzy.
Who's there?
Steward, Mariam.
What do you want?
Captain says we put in Liberty Island at 4 p.m. Breakfast is still being served, Mariam.
I'll let my husband know.
Mr. Villanzy is not in there with you?
I don't know.
I beg your pardon, ma'am?
Have you seen him? Please. I don't think he came in last night.
I have not seen him, ma'am. If I do, I will tell him it's time for breakfast.
Alright, Veronica. 8 hours, then you're free. So, let's take the tablets. And the earrings. Leave. Let's go. Ah, he's already there. Okay. My earring. No, it's not there. Ah, Mr. Villanzy. You're not Mr. You're Mrs. Damn fine day, what? Good morning, Mr. Carstairs. Hey up here looking for your diamond by any chance? I found it lying here on deck like a bally fish just now. Like a thing I did too. Might have flolloped back into the sea. Oh, I remember flollop. What the hell? Malcolm would be furious if he knew I'd lost it. They're extremely dear. You should be more careful, old fruit. You're so right. I wonder how it got here. You came up on deck after me. Quite a mystery, don't you think? Should we take a turn around the deck? Wait, look. Dolphins in the water. Dolphins, you say? Doesn't seem likely, my dear. What is too cold here for dolphins? But there's something down there. I check quickly. We're all alone up here. Definitely there, in the water. Lean over, look. Really? I can't see anything. Just a little further. Honestly, I'm leaning as far as I bully well can. Have a closer look, Mr. Carstairs. He tumbles over the rail. Elsa! He should have let it go. Ha ha! Elsa? Suddenly the ship's bell tolls from overhead. Man overboard! 20 minutes idle by. Anders appears from below. He looks serious. Oh, what voice do I give him? There you are. We're needed in the restaurant now. That's definitely going to change. Walk me there. Suddenly, ma'am, let me take your arm. I mean, have I already been caught? Lady H and the Major soon got it. Clarissa Turpentine.
Thank you all for coming. I apologize for having you all here. It is most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. As you can see, Mr. Carstairs isn't here. Because, extraordinarily as it might seem, Mrs. Veronica Villanzy pushed him up. Ah, shit. That's a scandalous lie. Really?
The officer's on deck saw you push him, Mrs. Villanzy.
I also have reason to believe Mr. Villanzy is also no longer aboard the ship. Mrs. Villanzy, there's really no alternative but to accuse you of not one but two audacious murders.
Fuck! So that's how you were in on it, Anders? Take you down with me?
She's lost her mind. Mrs. Villanzy, please come with me.
Come on, just by the arm of the restaurant. Should have killed you too, just for the fun of it.
Just come with me. You better stay in your cabin till we dock.
Well, that was the quickest end.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, indeed. Eagle-Eye photographers catch Starlet Veronica Villanzy stepping out of a mystery man. Mrs. V's beau was a strapping chap in a uniform. We've got to say they make a fine pair. The twosome were spotted outside a BUF rally in Manchester shortly before the Vinci couple boarded ship. Get the woman out of the country quick.
Malcolm and I.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Valency.
Come in.
Thank you, ma'am. Captain says we put in Liberty Island at 4 p.m. Is your husband up already, is he?
Of course.
Last chance to some fresh sea air. There are wines on shore. Breakfast is still being served, ma'am.
I'll wait for Mr. Valency.
As you wish, ma'am. I'll tell the kitchen to keep something warm for you.
Right, Veronica. 8 hours, then you're free. Standard bathroom. Oh, shoot. Pocket them. Pocket the other one. Oh. Can I get there before him? I meant my way to the upper deck, but not quickly enough. Ah, damn it. Nope. Restart.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Valency.
Come in.
Thank you, ma'am. Captain says we put in Liberty Island at 4 p.m. Your husband's up already, is he?
Of course.
Last chances in fresh sea air. Very wise on shore. Breakfast still being served, ma'am.
I'll wait for Mr. Valency.
As you wish, ma'am.
Alright, Veronica, 8 hours. Get moving. Upper deck. How is he here? Make way up. The deck. What's this? My earring. I must have dropped it last night. Someone might have found that. Go below. Back to my cabin. Tablets. Pocket them. Leave. Leave. Smoking room, because I think my jacket is here. Malcolm's jacket. He must have forgotten it here last night. Get in the pockets. Wallet, cabin key. Take his wallet. £400. Take his key. Leave the room. Now, let's go speak to Mrs. H. Assuming no one's here, run back to her room. Knock. Lady H. No, thank you. Lady H, it's Veronica. Door opens lightly. Ah, Veronica dear. Oh, quite well. You look awful. My husband is missing, Lady Honoria. I haven't seen him since last night. Really? Husbands are terribly unreliable. Worse than motor cars, and yet you still have to crank them. I'm not joking. Now, don't fret, my dear. I'm sure he's just been taking the air. We missed you at breakfast, dear. Everyone was very worried. Worried? Why? Clarissa Turpentine was in absolute floods of tears. She looked like a leaking cistern. We thought you might be able to talk some sense into her. Crying about what? With Miss Turpentine? Who can say? Perhaps the moon upset her with its face. Ah! Honestly, I think the girl needs a good seeing to. By a therapist, I mean. Toodles! She slams the door in my face, but then she opens it again. She looks flustered. It's very rude to loiter, you know. I'm going for a stroll up on deck. She heads off. God, it's going to work. Phew, it's not the key. Let's leave and talk to her. The aft cabins belong to the Major and to Miss Clarissa Turpentine. They're sobbing. Knock on her door. Clarissa, you're in there? Right, now she's the one who had an affair with my husband, so...
Go away!
Clarissa, let me in.
You witch! I never want to see you again! I know what you did to him, I know!
She's a monster, so she gets that voice. I'm sticking with it. Clarissa, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he?
You don't know? Oh my god, Veronica, you really don't know!
What did you see, Clarissa? Please tell me.
Go away and never come back!
Do you know where he is?
He's dead. You must know that. Go away. Leave me alone, you monster. You harpy.
Claps into tears of floods, spoil her bedsheets. How can she know? How much did she see? Knock on her door again. Clarissa?
Go away.
Meet me on the upper deck.
Why?
It's important. Trust me.
I hate you.
Duck out of sight. She goes. Try the key. I wonder, did that hussy give you a key, dearest? Why, she did. Slip inside the desk. Read one. Oh, poetry. I'll take one of those. Look somewhere else. The nightstand. Put sleeping pills. Leave Malcolm's wallet. Leave it here. Leave the room. Leave. I go back to the upper rail, and there she is.
Well, you wanted to talk to me? Out with it.
I can see you're upset. You need to try to get more sleep and try to calm down.
Don't patronize me. I saw him fall, Veronica, last night. It was horrible. He was in my bunk just writing something, and I looked up, and he shot past the porthole in front of me.
You sure it was him?
I wasn't sure, till I saw your face this morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He wouldn't have done this for you. You didn't love him. Why didn't you let him go?
You know nothing about him.
I knew his soul. He was so beautiful.
I've heard enough. Go away, Clarissa. You go back to your cabin and cry.
Oh, my God, Veronica, what are you? I hate you.
Goodbye, Clarissa.
Goodbye.
So listen, from Bubs, Miss Anne comes down the ladder from the bridge. Mrs. Villanzy. Mrs. Villanzy, admiring of you? I am now. Ha! You are a one, I'll give you that. Gotta be going now. Rounds don't do themselves. Go below. Let's try the restaurant. Lady H sitting by herself at one of the tables. Nibble some biscuits. Ooh. Oh, a bourbon. Custard creams all the way. Have a cheese scone. Have a plate of penny apple rings. May I join you, Lady H? Of course, dear. A drink? Thank you. Steward, 2 martinis, please. Make mine filthy.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just going to wait for my drink. She raises an eyebrow. I stop.
Here you are, man. Just as you like it.
Sorted. Thank you so much. What do you make of Carstairs? Carstairs? Oh, he's a dark horse, that one. You mark my words. You have the nose of a bloodhound. Do you know, I really do. One thing old age has given me.
Here you are, Miss Ramsey, straight up with a twist.
Cheers. Your very good health. Take a sip. She sips hers. Chin chin. What do you think of the Major? Oh, he's terribly disappointing. What were you hoping for? Oh, a skeleton in the closet, a lover under the bed, that sort of thing. But the Major seems to be exactly what he says. Even his ridiculous rank is genuine. Oh, heaven forfend. What do you make of the Commander? Lovely Anders? Quite a favourite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say. You don't trust him? Oh, I would trust him. Maybe not sail a boat, though. What does that mean? Our beloved Commander, my dear, he has a secret. What kind of secret? A rather awkward one. Lucky for him, I'm terribly discreet. Give me a hint. Oh, I can't resist that. He's rather young, don't you think? To be a full commander, I mean. So what's Carstairs' secret? You have to tell me. Honestly, my dear, I rather thought it was you. What? No fear. I prefer my men with backbone and muscle to match. Quite right, too. Tell me everything. Whoever it is, they turn up at his cabin door quite late, and they use a signal. They always knock 9 times. 3 groups of 3, always the same. How intriguing. Yes, well, I've not managed to find out anything really juicy, and we're almost ashore. What a waste. Sip. Here's to you and that lovely husband of yours, anyway. Tell me Anders' secret, just between us. I can't go around giving people secrets out like humbugs, dear. What a way to behave. What if we trade? A secret for a secret, is it? I do like secrets, that's true. I'll tell you about something about Miss Turpentine. There's nothing you could tell me about that girl to be the slightest bit interesting to me. She's too young to be interesting. I'll tell you something about me, something seriously valuable. My dear, you don't want to do that, trust me. I'm like a dog when I get my fangs into some... Fangs? Fangs into something, I don't let it go. Men I don't mind treating that way. I feel sorry for women. What do you want? Tell you what, dear, £1,000. You give me £1,000 and I'll tell you Aunt's secret. Yours to have and to hold. I have £400 from my husband's wallet. I'm afraid that's not really enough. These things have a going rate, you see. I need to be going. Goodbye, Mrs. Villanzy. Are these flashing red for a reason?
Good day to you, Mrs. Villanzy. Been stuck aboard this tug for a week, but I don't believe I've had the pleasure. My name's Subador Major Sergeant Singh of the 14th Six. Retired, obviously, and your service.
Veronica Villanzy.
Oh, I know who you are. Chaps talk about their wives. Not very complimentary, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's not true, I'm afraid. What did he say?
I fear more, rather. I fear I may prove rather more discreet than your husband was. My apologies.
Very good then.
Yes, ma'am.
Soft one never, sink right in. You an educated man, Mr. Carstairs?
Goodness, that's the wrong voice.
Goodness, I try not to be. Educated men aren't supposed to do foolish things. What foolish things do you do? What do you get up to after dark? I sleep to sleep at adjust, my dear. Knock, 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 knock. What did you say? Don't worry, a secret is safe with me. I don't know what you're talking about. Very sorry. Just as you say, I'm sure. Indeed. Where's your husband this afternoon, Mrs. Valensy? Not seen him since last night. I'm honest, Mr. Carstairs, I'm worried. I'm sure he's just gone for a walk about deck. Why not climb up to the bridge? You get a great view over the upper deck from there, you know. Have you seen him on deck? Well, to be honest, I haven't. But then, 10 to 1, he's ducking me. Why would he be ducking you? Owes me rather a lot of spit. I know he needs money, but that's kind of... He owes you money? Doesn't really do justice to the extent of it. Oh, by the way, I found your husband's jacket in the smoking room. I left it outside the cabin. Hope it's alright. Thank you. Think nothing of it. I simply hate it when things are lying around. Loose ends, you understand? See?
Have you spoken to Lady H this morning?
Why?
She has no information, that woman. She had a most interesting fear to share with me when I saw her just now.
She's usually drunk.
Yes, indeed, the good lady does drink more than is sensible. That no doubt explains it.
Explains what?
Lady Armstrong told me this morning she's quite certain, quite convinced in fact, that the boat is sinking. Dun, dun, dun.
Sinking? Surely not. Gasp.
Sinking, yes. She'll be quite sure she heard something fall off the boat. She assumes it was part of the hull, I suppose.
You seem incredibly calm about this.
You may consider me to be a skeptic, yes. I have yet to observe any alarm amongst the senior officers, but who knows? But perhaps they're covering it up. What do you think?
Drunk as a fish?
Yes, sadly it's most likely.
I'll be going now.
Mem Sahib.
Someone has dropped Malcolm's jacket outside the door. Hang it on a chair. There you are. We're needed in the restaurant now. Walk me there? Certainly, madam. Let me take you on. I think the captain's American. The restaurant, Lady H. Carstairs and a major assumed Clarissa Turpentine standing still. Andres walks me in the steps.
Thank you all for coming. I apologize for having you all here. It's most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Valensy, Malcolm Valensy isn't with you.
Veronica killed him with her neglect. Didn't you, Veronica?
He's missing since last night.
It is true, I think. The maid told me the bed had not been slept in. She told me this morning he had gone for a little walk.
I didn't say anything because I was ashamed. It is an awful thing to be betrayed.
Point is this, something has become of Mr. Valensy. So what has happened?
He's dead. Dead because of her. I saw him fall in the sea. Last night he fell past my window as I looked out.
No.
Please, Mr. Turpentine. You say you saw him falling past your window.
He reached out to me like a ghost.
This is in very poor taste. You know, of course one doesn't like to gossip, but Malcolm Valensy was on the upper deck last night, and he wasn't alone. And you saw something? Not with these aging eyes.
Please, Lady Armstrong, spit it out.
What was the bitch? Clearly been drinking. Malcolm was over by the rail, smoking, and with him was one of our young women. Well, it wasn't me. I didn't go near the upper deck last night.
But I know Malcolm did. Malcolm was going to visit me. I gave him my key.
You gave a married man your cabin key?
You heard me, but he never came because he threw himself overboard.
Or maybe you two met on deck, and you threw him in the sea.
I didn't. I'm not like you.
Unless he dumped you, because you were some holiday fling to him and nothing more, and you couldn't stand that. When I went to find Miss Turpentine, I found these in her cabin. Barbiturates, sleeping tablets, extremely strong. They're usually prescribed to neurotics.
Those aren't mine. I've never seen those before.
Where were they, Commander? On her nightstand, beside a glass of water. They're strong stuff.
I didn't. I know I didn't.
Think hard now. Was it Miss Turpentine you saw on deck last night, Lady Armstrong?
I think perhaps it was Clarissa I saw. This is terribly ghoulish, but I heard Mr. Valensy going overboard. I heard the splash. Didn't realise what it was then, but now, well...
I know what you're doing, Veronica. I know.
I can't bear it.
There, my dear. It'll all be over soon. One more thing, Subadar Major Sahib. When I was bringing Miss Turpentine from her cabin, I also found this.
What now?
It's your husband's wallet, Mr. Valensy. Mrs. Valensy, even. Who would have thought?
It is. I bought it for him for Christmas.
So Malcolm and Clarissa met in her cabin. He left this wallet there. You were in love with him, Miss Turpentine. And, like a cad, he claimed to love you. As America approached, you demanded he leave his charming wife. Quite naturally, he refused. But he did not know you were an emotional crack. emotional crapper.
That's not true. He was ready to leave her for me. We made plans.
If that were true, Miss Turpentine, then you would not have pushed him overboard in a fit of jealous rage.
I can confirm it. I saw Miss Turpentine up on deck with Mr. Villenzy. And I saw something fall off the ship. This will be a major scanner for the company. I didn't want to say until I was quite sure of what I'd seen.
You liar. You're all in this together. This is a fix. This is a fix. You hear me? I'll get you, Veronica. I'll get you.
Please, can you take her away? I can't bear to look at her.
I think that's a good idea.
Stop! No!
Yes, I phoned her.
This way, please, Miss Turpentine.
I can't stand being on this boat another minute.
It's curious if they indeed.
Is this going to be the same ending as when they both kill themselves?
It's the life insurance money and charm. It's a lovely package.
I'm a very lucky girl.
I'm glad you think so. Full steam ahead.
Ooh. Wait for the sound of an envelope sliding under the door. Anders is still snoring. Veronica, I saw what you did. And that money you'll be getting. I tossed Black Man in the corner room, but I've already glimpsed the last word, toodles. Bam! Damn. Heiress Clarissa Turpentine, a dangerous lunatic, was dramatically arrested for the murder of Malcolm Villenzy aboard the SS Hook. Mrs. Villenzy is reportedly now a very wealthy woman thanks to a generous life insurance policy and has already been seen in the company of a new man, Commander Anders of the British Navy. Watch out, sir, there might be storms ahead. Ah, British. Well, I've given an American accent. Sploosh. One of these people is a blackmailer.
Your morning, Mr. and Mrs. Villenzy.
Come in.
Thank you, ma'am. Breakfast, husband.
Course.
Last chance for some fresh air, very wise. Breakfast still being served.
One more thing.
Yes, ma'am. No.
I mean,
No.
eek. Steward falls like an old man down a West End theatre fire escape. Oh shit. Dolphin is dripping blood on the carpet. Steward is lying face down. Search his pockets. What have you got? £20. Being must have dropped his pass key. Yay! Push body under the bed. Kick him under the bed. Pick it up. The porthole. Drop the dolphin out the window. Ah, damn. Why do I have two murders? Oh. Look around the cabin. Sleeping tablets. Pocket them. Leave. Just eating tons. Okay, that was stupid. Okay. Ah, damn fine day, what? Good afternoon, Mr. Carstairs. You appear to look me diamond by any chance, paddling here in the fish like a bally fish, like a thing I did too. Might have flown up into the sea, showed it to the major, and he jolly well diagnosed it. Diamond, highest caliber. Look. I'm afraid I won't have found the one, no. The other's in my pocket. Well then, you should hang on to your ears. Wonder any good sparkling away in your pocket now, will they? You keep falling out. Oh well, that's quite a dilemma. Suppose you must have been up here last night then. That's right. You should be more careful, old fruit. You're so right. Still, I'm very happy you two are back together, you and hearing of me. Should we take a turn around the deck? Wait, look, dolphin. I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch. Look, there's something down there. Definitely there in the water. You never look. Really? I can't see anything. Just a little further. Honestly, I'm leaning as far as the bellow I can. Ah. Elsa. Go below. Clementine, knock on the door. I'm gonna kill her too. Clarissa, let me in.
You witch! I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know.
Clarissa, that's enough. Stop this unsightly performance right now.
You're heartless. Absolutely heartless. No wonder he did what he did.
What did Malk do, Clarissa? Please tell me.
Go away. And never come back.
He didn't sing to you, did he? He was always trying to serenade people. It was appalling.
It isn't funny, Veronica. Not everyone is as ice cold as you.
We need to talk, woman to woman.
I'd rather stick a knife in my head and talk to you. You killed him, Veronica. You killed him.
That's a lie, Clarissa.
No, go away. Leave me alone, you monster.
Knock on the door again.
Go away.
Meet me on the upper deck.
Why?
Do it for Malcolm. Trust me.
I hate you.
Duck out of sight. She steps out. She's gone. Step away. I will go on the upper deck. Right, there she is.
Well, you wanted to talk to me? Out of it.
Clarissa, you saw something. What is it you saw?
I saw him for Veronica last night. It was horrible. I was in my barn just writing something, and I looked up, and he shot past the porthole in front of me.
You can't have seen him. It was dark outside. The glass would have reflected your cabin.
I know what I saw, and you know too. I can tell from your face that you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He wouldn't have done it except for you. You didn't love him. Why'd you let him go?
He would have left you too. He was that kind of man.
No, he wouldn't. He loved me. He loved me.
I've heard enough. Oh, you're a monster. A cold-blooded monster. I hate you. Wait, I see dolphins.
What? Where? Down there?
She leads over the side to sea. I glance up towards the bridge. I think I can see Anders at the wheel. Push her. Do it. Grab her by the waist.
What's he doing?
She's as thin as a chap.
No. Wait. Ah!
Glub, gerb, gerber, gerber. There, now to get the smell off of me. Go below. Let's knock on Lady H's door. Knock. Lady H, I think she's asleep. Knock, knock. No, thank you. Please, it's urgent. I'm a very old woman. I seriously doubt anything is as urgent to you as it is to me. Now please go away. There's a bridge you climb. I go to Anders. Anders on the door. Just gotta call on the speaking tube. We need it in the restaurant now. Walk me there. You go first. I'll be right behind. He's worried I was gonna push him. Because I was. In the restaurant, Lady H and the Major are soon gathered. Anders walks in to be side by side.
Thank you all for coming. Where's my good friend, Mr. Carstairs?
Knocked on his cabin door. It was bolted on the inside. He didn't come out.
How strange. And the steward too?
Anders turns to me with heavy eyes.
We found his body, Major, under Mrs. Valency's bed, bludgeoned to death.
Ah, shoot. Malcolm must have killed him.
It seems unlikely. I also have reason to believe Mr. Valency is also no longer aboard the ship. Miss Valency has really no alternative but to accuse you, not one but two audacious murders.
Just the two? Tut tut.
Miss Valency, please come with me.
Juggled by the arm. Should have killed you too, just for the fun of it.
Just come with me. You better stay in your cabin till we die.
Yep. Miss Valency.
Bollocks.
Socialite Veronica Valency was dramatically arrested for a string of murders aboard the SS Hook, which docked into Brooklyn Harbour. Mrs. Valency will be a guest at the Sing Sing Correctional Facility and somewhat less comfort than the window. Little is known about one of the victims who was travelling under a false passport. Oh. A false passport, you say? How intriguing. But I can't do this again. I'll have to kill my husband another time. So I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I've got a couple of other games lined up after this one, but if you've got any suggestions of what you want to watch me play, pop them in the comments below and I'll try and have a look. But until next time, see ya!